Yiaga urged Inec to resist attempts to sabotage information technology logistics preparation by collaborating with security agencies to arrest and prosecute defaulting transport companies.
Yiaga Africa projects low voter turnout in the respective states owing to the spate of pre-election violence, a deep sense of citizens' distrust, apparent fear of intimidation, voter fatigue, and loss of faith in elections as a means to achieving democratic leadership. Yiaga Africa advocates for 11th hour confidence-building voter education to improve voter turnout. Deployment of election materials. Yiaga Africa notes Inec's deployment of sensitive and non-sensitive election materials to the local government areas in the 3 states. While this projects a positive outlook, Yiaga Africa calls on Inec to ensure proper coordination and communication with the transport companies unions, providing logistics support to ensure early deployment of materials and personnel to polling units on election day. The Commission should resist attempts to sabotage its logistic preparations by collaborating with security agencies to arrest and prosecute any defaulting transport companies. This will address the recurring late commencement of polls.
Yiaga Africa therefore called on the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security to ensure that security personnel deployed for the election comply with the Code of Conduct on Election Security.
Yiaga Africa calls on political parties, candidates, and their supporters to commit to peaceful campaigns ahead of the elections, and on election day to refrain from vote buying and compromising the secrecy of the ballot. Yiaga Africa urges voters to resist efforts to purchase their votes, turn out in their numbers, and vote according to their preferences on Saturday, November 11th. Yiaga Africa is watching the vote observation for the 2023 off-circle governorship elections. We'll just share details of our deployment plan for tomorrow. For the November 11 governorship election, Yiaga Africa is deploying a comprehensive and systematic observation of the elections, which involves deploying the process and results verification for transparency, PRVT, formerly called PVT methodology, to observe the governorship elections in Imo and Kogi states. Yiaga Africa would also...
Voters were therefore urged to resist efforts to purchase their vote and cast their ballot in line with their preferences come November 11th. Swabra Usman, Global Television News, Abuja.